Okay, everybody, welcome. Thank you for being here today. We are so excited to be continuing the series of classes every Thursday at 6:45 Pacific Standard Time. And just thank you so much for joining us. And you're welcome to use this class to invite other people to join us and learn. And today we're going to get started with the Name That Oil. And can you see the screen okay, you guys?
Yep.
Taking a minute to transition over because I have such speedy network system here. Wow, it's really slow. Now, is it showing? Can you see white screen? Okay. All right, so Larry, you ready to go?
Okay, this essential oil reduces the unpleasant inflammation and dryness that comes with eczema. No guesses?
Jake, would you repeat that?
Oh, this is
what?
okay. Can you hear me good? This essential oil reduces the unpleasant inflammation and dryness that comes with eczema.
But
Okay.
is it
Lavender?
No, good guesses, you guys.
No,
Yeah.
no copaiba. Okay, this essential oil seems to stimulate the hair follicles and increase circulation to the scalp. This contributes to hair growth and may slow hair loss and improve a dry or less flaky scalp.
How about rosemary?
Rosemary.
Oh,
No.
Tea tree.
Oh.
nope.
Not melaleuca?
No.
No, not Melaleuca. Okay, next clue. This oil definitely makes the list of essential oils used in dermatology due to its many beneficial effects on the skin, including its antiseptic ability.
What about oregano?
Good guess.
No.
No.
Cindy's going,
Next clue. This essential oil has antiseptic properties. It can be used with a carrier oil topically to disinfect wounds.
Healing salve.
I wish we could get doTERRA to sell that.
Yeah.
And we okay, you may want to use this oil for sleep troubles. Try diffusing this oil before bed or take advantage of its sedative effects.
And somebody already said lavender, right?
Yeah, we said lavender. That was no. Said copaiba. Said
Oregano. Rosemary. Tea tree.
So those are out. Okay, this essential oil has antispasmodic ability. It may help to relieve a cough.
On guard.
Like that. Okay, inflammation of the joints and tissues, which are common symptoms of arthritis, can lead to debilitating pain or discomfort. This oil is considered one of the best essential oils for arthritis because it has inherent anti-inflammatory properties.
Is it geranium?
Good guess. Very good.
That's a very good guess, but no.
What did she say?
Geranium.
Yeah, that's good for the hair.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
Ylang ylang.
No.
No.
Okay, that's fun.
Oh.
Is it, sorry, is it a single or a blend?
It's a
single oil. So sedative and calming effects. Aromatherapy is the act of using essential oils to enhance psychological and physical well-being. Research demonstrates that you may want to reach for this oil if you're looking to calm down and relax. So probably a pretty grounding oil.
How about wild orange?
Oh, that's a good guess.
No?
Okay. This oil is often mentioned in the Bible, symbolizing a source of protection, wisdom, and abundance.
Frankincense or myrrh?
Good guesses.
Frankincense is a super good guess, and it makes me wonder if I got my slides mixed up because I would have guessed frankincense too.
We're
Vetiver?
so embarrassed if we did this, and you guys got it right previously.
What'd you say, Mom? Who said something?
Vetiver?
Vetiver, myrrh, frankincense.
Vetiver is a good guess too.
Yeah.
But no, it's not vetiver.
Not myrrh, not frankincense. Wow.
Okay, this is essential
Lemon
oil.
balm? Lemon balm?
Lemon balm. Nope.
This
It
is
might come from Hawaii.
yeah. There's a quote. Getting
Ah,
close.
good, really close, Cindy. You're super close.
Okay, this oil is comforting, reassuring, and also possesses a pleasant wood-like scent.
Hawaiian sandalwood.
No,
No.
but that was what Hawaiian sandalwood
That's
was
what
all these things, right?
I was trying.
Okay, it adds a warm tone to any blend of perfumes or oil mixtures. Plus, when it's used around the home, it acts as a natural deodorizer to freshen the air.
What about cedarwood?
Yeah,
Ding,
good
ding,
job, Mom. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful. Good idea doing one of the BOGO oils.
Yeah, that's why we chose this one because it's a BOGO oil. So go ahead, last one, Larry.
The last one is, cedarwood oil is a sedative. It has a power to relieve tension and stress that can negatively affect your health. It has a soothing and calming effect on the mind, reduces inflammation and muscle pain, and minimizes skin irritation.
Sorry, I'm gonna take a shot of that if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nobody's in it. Okay.
You get it?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
And then here we go to the next slide here where we give you the answer. And I used some of the fun pictures of the cedarwood tree. Here's a friend of ours that was, we took him up and saw the old growth trees that Dad has a secret spot on the Mount Baker Highway. And there's these huge, amazing trees that are just like, must be 1,000 years old. I don't know, but you can't even get a good picture of it because it's just, they're so big. But then this is the Gurdjieff Museum at the Black Mountain Forestry Center, which is no longer, but this cedar, this is made by one tree, this cabin out of the cedar wood. And so it's known for its long lasting properties and has a lot of, because it's so big, for grounding and helpful for the skin and anti-aging kind of benefits too. So I'm standing next to, here's some of these big trees in the forest. Look at how huge they are. Just incredible. But anyway.
Well, it's hard for me with the cedar. I certainly would not be diffusing it because in Maui, whenever we get mites, bird mites, we'd have to spray cedarwood everywhere to kill the mites. And so I'm kind of over it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kills mites, by the way. You didn't add that.
Wow. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Yes, it's amazing.
Huh. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and jump into our class for today. And so we're going to talk about the BOGOs that are going on this week. And I always get so confused. I don't know if you guys get confused, but they started it on a Tuesday with the BOGO box. And then does it end on Saturday? Because it goes only for 4 days. I mean, it's confusing. So tomorrow's Thursday. And we still have 2 more BOGOs left, right? So we have.
No, today is Thursday.
Yeah, so then tomorrow's Friday, and then I think we have one on Saturday because we have 2 days left.
Yeah,
Two
that's
more.
Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday.
They might have done that because of leadership to get back to Utah and settled in before, BOGO kickoff. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because leadership was last weekend. I don't know.
Do you want to kick off this conversation, Cindy?
Oh, no, I'm done.
I would love you to. So BOGO in the box is, I just love, since they started doing the box. I love that because you can just buy everything all at one time and not have to pay for shipping every day of the week when you buy one. And sometimes I just got so busy at work I forgot, and it's just made it really hard. But what's really fun is you can tell that they're really trying to make the incentive of purchasing the box so you get a free extra product. And guess what the free extra product is when you get the BOGO in the box? You get the Terrazyme, which is just like incredible. And I love that they're adding the supplements because a lot of people haven't tried the Terrazyme. It's kind of one of those products that people don't think about, that, oh, I'll just do the supplements and the lifelong vitality, but they don't add the additional Terrazyme or the probiotics. And I just think the Terrazyme is incredible for heartburn. I know I'm not being compliant, but I'm telling you, heartburn's not compliant either.
Well, it's such a great product for gut health. And if you, in all, everything, everything can pretty much be solved with a healthy gut. And so Terrazyme being an everyday product for us, and and I think it's essential to kind of, as people move on through doTERRA and really get used to products and become, everyday users, and become, more and more familiar with doTERRA. Terrazyme's a great oil for them to add to their LRP, and because gut health is so important. So, PB Assist, I would recommend, along with the Terrazyme, because it is just so important to be an everyday product to take.
Yeah, so sometimes I have rarely get heartburn anymore. I used to have it all the time, and I got it the other night. I don't know what was going on. I think we were just tired or something from the trade show, and I don't know what we ate. Maybe it was the crappy food we ate at the trade show or something. It's probably what it was. Huh? A few too many chocolates and things. Well, not that ever happens.
We splurge. We know how to splurge.
But I just took a couple of those Terrazymes, and boom, like within a minute or two, my heartburn was gone. And I tell you what, I could take, when you look up all the natural remedies or look up things for heartburn, nothing helps. But this Terrazyme, I think what it does is just starts breaking down the food in your stomach, and it gets it passing so that way you don't have that heartburn. And so I think that this is just a dynamo thing that they did in adding that Terrazyme. So who all purchased the BOGO in the box? Everybody get the BOGO in the box so far? It's about 70% sold out. So really definitely make some phone calls and talk to your downline and let them know about the BOGO in the box. And also, if you have anybody, I guess we go on to the Terrazyme. I forgot what I so this is a hack. So this is the PowerPoint that doTERRA came up with. So it's really kind of fun that they are really doing such a great job supporting us with these materials. And but the Terrazyme, they suggest to take 3 capsules with meals throughout the day to promote gastrointestinal comfort and food tolerance. So a lot of people, I started out probably with food intolerance, so when you have food allergies, that's like the next level up. And then, then it gets into IBS and then Crohn's disease and all these other things that get into the worst case scenario. So really taking this for any stomach health all the time, I think it's so important, because you don't want to climb the ladder of worse stomach issues. My grandma died of colon cancer, and actually I scheduled that colonoscopy test coming up in a couple of weeks, just because you really need to be, it's kind of one of those quiet, silent things if you're not paying attention to your gut. So it's really important to take care of that. And I also, one thing that does give me heartburn is salad. When I do iceberg lettuce and stuff like that, that tends to kind of kick things in, which is really odd. You wouldn't think it would, but so sometimes people think, well, I'm eating a light meal like a salad, I don't need it. I think sometimes if you are on a stomach down that path of having a bad gut, use it with everything for a while until that you can get on top of it. So I wanted to share with you that if you actually found somebody who wanted to enroll with the BOGO in the box, you guys, not only did doTERRA waive the enrollment fee, which is incredible, like for good. Like we don't have to, people are not going to be paying enrollment fees anymore. So it used to be that you would buy like the BOGO in the box and your enrollment fee would be waived. But now they added a whole nother bonus. If you add Deep Blue Rub, which is I think 33 PV, it will actually total the whole order to 150 PV. And if it's an enrollment order, they will get a free diffuser, a pebble diffuser. So, oh my gosh, you guys.
It's an awesome deal.
So you get free enrollment, you get the free TerraZyme, and then you get the free pebble diffuser. Like that is just really a crazy deal. So everybody should be going BOGO over this BOGO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you still do it?
Well, if you are already a member, you won't get the pebble diffuser, but yes, you can still order the BOGO in the box. It's still available. They do it while supplies last, and sometimes it sells out in a couple days, and sometimes it goes all the way through the whole week. And so, yeah, you could still purchase the BOGO in the box today. As of Cindy and I just checked, and it was still available. So does anybody have any questions on that?
Had a lot of products there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you buy 4 products and you get 9. You end up getting 9 total, so you get 5 free. And if you add the Deep Blue and get this, then that's like 9. I think it's 10. I don't know. I didn't count it up, but the Deep Blue, you don't have to add the Deep Blue. It can be anything of value to take it up over 150 PV. But I thought that Deep Blue is such a beautiful product that everybody should have when they're first getting started anyhow, that it's just an easy fix to get them right above the 150 PV. So would anybody like to talk about the vetiver and lavender? You guys want to share?
What do you guys like the vetiver for, and what do you like the lavender for?
Vetiver for sleep.
And do you prefer roll-on?
No, I just put the oil on straight on the bottom of my foot.
Yeah, it works really
But
good.
Deanna,
Go ahead.
remember, I think it was vetiver you said you were putting on the bottom of your feet, and then another bonus happened with your, what did you have on the bottom of your feet? It made something disappear, like another skin condition. Remember? Wasn't it vetiver that did that?
What did it do?
You were putting on the bottom of your feet and it got rid of like some, like say it was like warts on the feet or something on the bottom of your feet. What
Oh,
product was that?
I had some toe fungus on one toe and it disappeared.
Wow.
That's what it was, the toe fungus.
Huh. That's awesome.
Was it with the vetiver? I can't remember what.
Yeah. That's the only thing. I use a blood pressure, a blend of a roller bottle on one foot and then the vetiver on the other. But the only thing it doesn't work with is toenail polish.
Take that right off.
Yeah, it makes it soft and smushy.
I think for a lot of people, roll-ons are nice for applying to the bottom of the feet, especially an oil like vetiver, because anytime like you have a stick or something like that, it's just so much nicer not to have that on your fingertips or something when you go to bed.
It's not as strong though as putting it on full.
Yeah, it's definitely diluted, but the vetiver in the bottle, the 15 ml bottle, so thick it takes me forever to get it out, and I get so impatient.
Well, you know what I do? I put an eyedropper in there, and then I just take the eyedropper out, and it's got a drop or two of it on the end of the eyedropper.
Oh, that's perfect. You're so smart.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew your mom for a reason. You're my mom. So this one was yesterday, and so it's no longer available unless you get the BOGO in the box. So, but it was $40 or 40 PV, and you actually save the $20 of the lavender. And so I have a little video here that we can take a minute and watch. So
The PV's great on that.
yeah.
hiked up the mountain to be able to meet with the people who are harvesting the vetiver for us. The first reaction I had was hope. It was beautiful. It was lush and green. It was very different from what you see in the cities in Haiti. Well, the next thing I really noticed was how hard they work. Their calloused hands, their weathered faces, but they took pride in their work.
Vetiver is a really interesting crop in that it's a very hardy grass. It can grow just about anywhere. It was introduced there primarily for the fragrance industry, and we have targeted for the aromatherapy industry specifically, both with our partners on the ground there and the cooperative we're working with to grow our raw materials.
The manual labor required to harvest vetiver is quite incredible. It's much harder than what I ever imagined. And they do this day in and day out. Not only do they pull the vetiver plant out of the ground, but then they've got to take a stick and they've got to beat the dirt out of the root system so that all they have left is just that pure vetiver root.
15 days to produce 1 gallon of oil. 500 of these bells to fill up one of those 20-foot tall stills. And after it's harvested, you'll get 1 gallon of oil for 5 guys' work for 15 days. Haiti, being the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, truly is an ideal place for co-impact sourcing. They have tens of thousands of small-scale farmers who are largely unorganized, and our being able to go there and truly make an impact, a difference in a country that badly needs it, presented us a great opportunity to undertake our sourcing initiatives there.
Planifier sous quantité vétiver qui pour et récolter. Pour comprendre, pour nous capables de quitter vétiver avec dans terre, pour une bonne planification, bonne gestion qui fait là-dedans, ni au point de vue champ, ni au point de vue en d'un bureau qui va gérer.
As we met with the cooperative and to be able to really understand some of the challenges and trials that they were dealing with. First of all is that the income that they were receiving was not sustainable. They would go out and harvest vetiver as they needed it, but it didn't sustain them throughout the year to be able to provide for their family, to provide the food that they needed, to be able to provide even the simplest of things like education. They couldn't afford to send their children to school because they didn't have that sustainable stream of income throughout the year.
Today, we had a great meeting. They proved to me personally, I even cry after hearing certain things, you know, that makes me more motivated to have those people working very hard in the vetiver field to make it a better life. Even if I have a distillery and I don't have those people, I won't be able to work. And even if those people have their field full of vetiver and they don't have their distillery, nobody will be able. But it's like a chain on a motorcycle, on a bicycle that is going thief after thief, you know. So we have been doing that work, and having a company like doTERRA, you know, coming and have the same vision, same rap, and have all the Asian in the vetiver field have a better life, including myself.
What touched me the most as we met with them is to discover that they had no access to clean water, that they were traveling for 3 hours every single day to be able to collect water that wasn't even drinkable.
This was really very touching to hear, you know, certain people in 2014 that didn't have water, you know, to even bathe or water to even cook their food. They have to walk hours from where we were to get a single gallon of water. And myself, I don't accept that. I want to change their way of life, but I won't be able to make a miracle.
As we sat there, and we understood the desires of their heart to someday have water, we made a commitment that we would bring that to them. We can make a difference. We can do that because that's what we stand for.
So that video is just pretty inspiring when you think about the difference that we make when we purchase just the vetiver and being able to give back to the community of these people who like don't even have water. We are so fortunate to have what we have in our country. And Larry and I can speak from experience traveling to Tanzania and to India as well, that, you know, it's really interesting to see how other places live and how much we we take for granted, you know.
Yeah, when you get outside of larger cities or metropolitan areas in places, especially in Tanzania, it gets pretty rural pretty fast, and they do live very rough existence.
I remember doing a class to a bunch of nurses at a hospital in South Africa, and they had the phone sitting down on the table, and all I could see was the roof of the hospital, and it was just a metal roof, like it was all rusted and holes in it, and it was just really incredible to think about. That was their hospital, and it was, you know, they were in their break room or something, you know, but it was like they were all sitting around in big heavy coats because it was the winter time. And I thought, here I am trying to sell them oils, and here they need a roof on their hospital. But anyway, this oil is an amazing oil for so many things. And like even in the perfume industry, it's like, how in the heck did they ever figure out that roots of a grass would be good for perfume? It's just so incredible when I think about all the studies and things that they've done over the years to be able to get to the point that we are today. And so then we get the lavender touch, and lavender is an incredible oil. All of you guys on this call today know how amazing lavender is. And this one should be in your purse. If you cut yourself or running around and a bee stings you or something like that, it's just really nice to have. And we like to keep one in the bathroom. So I always like to roll some on my face before I go to bed, because it's not only helping my face, it's helping me sleep better. And
I prefer it in the kitchen. I burn myself.
He likes to cook. I noticed Kathleen must be cooking dinner, so she probably needs some in her kitchen too.
It's great for those little pots and pan burns.
Yeah. It also has so many benefits. There's like a little ebook that you can get that has over 200 benefits that lavender has. And I tell you what, these are only just 3 here, but again, it nourishes the skin. It even helps with blood sugar levels. Isn't that incredible? I would never have thought that lavender would be that, but it kind of makes sense when you think about the metabolic processes that it has in it, and it supports the liver and kidney and the antioxidant depletion. I mean, it's just really, it has a lot of really amazing stuff. So let's see. BOGO Day 2, that's today. And so buy a Spearmint and get a MetaPWR for free.
Wow.
And I tell you what, you guys, if you have not tried the MetaPWR yet, it's just, I love it in my water. I just absolutely think it's just a really amazing tasting oil. I did not like Slim and Sassy. Like I did not like Slim and Sassy, but I really love the MetaPWR. Just the different combination of the oils in that blend is just incredible. And spearmint, I like spearmint almost better than peppermint. and I know that's hard to say, but I make a body spray where I put spearmint, balance oil, and I put ginger in that. I know it sounds like it smells terrible, but it smells amazing. Oh, eucalyptus is the other oil. And it really, I love to spray that on my body after I take a shower. It's just kind of like a perfume, and it's just very, very uplifting. That spearmint just really makes you feel happy. So spearmint again, lots of really great uses. It's commonly used for toothpaste or gum flavoring.
Yeah.
You don't really see it too much in desserts and beverages, but maybe there's some alcohol drinks that take the spearmint. Do any of you guys have any uses that you like for spearmint? Would you like to share any uses?
Becky, I blend spearmint and eucalyptus with a really inexpensive vodka, and that is my fabric refresher.
Oh,
Huh.
Mhm.
what a great idea.
It smells so yummy, and it's like you're walking into a spa.
Yeah, I
That's
love
interesting.
that. I know that spearmint and eucalyptus, like in an oil, when you put like in a like if you do like a 4 ml bottle and do an oil. I've actually purchased before, doTERRA purchased a massage oil that had those two in it. And it's an amazing, like a sugar scrub or something
Mhm.
too. So I would not have thought of a fabric softener. That's really
That's a
great
great
idea.
tip.
Yeah.
Yep.
So cool. Anybody else have any great tips on using spearmint? Pretty quiet over
Pretty
there.
quiet. Just put on your toothpaste.
It smells good to diffuse for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You know, it's not so sharp. It's kind of more of a warming sensation compared to peppermint, you know? I think it has, it's a little more cozy or something about it. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Okay, so then MetaPWR, I actually have um, with the MetaPWR, we've actually gone through and have a whole PowerPoint where we've done with just the MetaPWR oil. And I actually did that yesterday because a lot of my India team was asking about MetaPWR because they just introduced the oil in India, which was really exciting. And so this is a beautiful blend of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. And it's called the metabolic blend because it can reduce a adipose I can't say the word adipose fat
Where you at?
adipose fat cells
Adipose fat.
adipose fat cells when ingested, and more confirming clinical research is needed. So I copied and pasted a bunch of text in here, so maybe I deleted more than I should have on that.
So that it works as a good appetite suppressant then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it enhances exercise performance because the peppermint that's in it, and it has the minty and citrus flavoring, and you can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. So all the ways, like I like to, I was talking to you about, like Amber said, she likes it as a spray, and I was saying that I like to put it in an oil bottle, like with avocado oil. Add the MetaPWR to it too, so then you can use it like a lotion on your skin. So if you're wanting to topically get rid of those fat cells or shrink those fat cells, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a deep dive in the oils that are in this blend. And I know this looks like a lot. We're just going to cover some of them here. You can do a screenshot of this too if you want, because like, why did they choose those oils, right? It's really incredible. So when we take a look at peppermint oil, it actually has so many properties for supporting the gut. Like we talk about peppermint tea and all the things that people use for like nausea and IBS or stomach issues, calming the stomach down, heartburn, all those things are all really a wonderful way to support gut and dietary issues. It's good for sinus and respiratory. So if you're wanting to do workouts or get those muscles moving, it will help oxygenate your blood. And so that's really good for that. And then grapefruit essential oil is like really the cat's meow when it comes to being more of like a diuretic, where it's actually taking the fluid out of your body. Like, you know, if you have like swelling, it's just helping cleanse the body and releasing a lot of those extra fluids. It may help reduce stress and depression, which is really an incredible thing when you're talking about being food deprived and not eating as much. Sometimes you can maybe get a little
Well,
stressed
yeah,
out.
yeah. I mean, a lot of eating is emotional.
Yeah, that's so true. And known for stimulating the immune system, so that's really good. And like Larry was saying earlier, that it helps curb sugar cravings and that emotional eating, I think, that comes along with it.
It's huge.
Yeah. So lemon essential oil then is really good for weight loss. It's known to support metabolism and cleanse your lymphatic glands, just like in the grapefruit essential oil. The lemon oil is really good for that. Larry loves drinking the lemon oil.
I've always used the lemon oil, and I always put a drop in my water whenever I have a glass of water.
Yeah. And, it helps you with your digestive problems, gastritis, and constipation. So, again, that's like a diuretic or cleansing oil. And it's good for purifying the body with harmful pathogens that promote detoxification. So, if you have, like, again, your liver, your pancreas, all your organs in there, they're really getting stimulated for that detoxification, which we need to be doing all the time, you guys. That is probably why, I know that doing a detox every 3 months to 4 months is really powerful, because it's actually helping promote getting rid of those toxins in your body. And lemon, if you're drinking lemon oil or the MetaPWR oil, it's really powerful. You're getting all these benefits all in one oil. And then the ginger oil is really good for calming down the stomach and supporting digestion. Queasiness, a lot of people will drink ginger ale or something like that, which, all those stomach issues are supported in that. It has high levels of antioxidants. So all the benefits that come with antioxidants is huge. May strengthen heart health and reduce cholesterol levels and blood clotting. I get that question a lot. How do I reduce my cholesterol levels? And I never think of ginger oil on that one.
Huh.
And so you can now say MetaPWR. And so why not? It will help relieve anxiety because it has warming quality of the ginger oil. It will serve as like a sleep aid and stimulate the feelings of courage and ease. So when Larry was talking about the emotional support, this oil is really good for that as well. So again, it will help with the organs like the liver function too. Did you want to cover the cinnamon oil, Larry?
So cinnamon oil is, it's very high in antioxidants, so it can help lower risk of heart disease, cancer, cognitive decline. It can help lower blood sugar levels, improve sensitivity to hormone insulin, which helps transfer sugar from the bloodstream to the tissues to keep blood sugar levels balanced. And it contains a natural antimicrobial and antibiotic, antifungal and antiviral properties. So very powerful oil cinnamon is. And with the antifungal properties in the cinnamon, could be very effective in treating and preventing candida overgrowth in the digestive tract. So those oils all combine together, and the amounts in which they're in the MetaPWR, make MetaPWR such a powerful oil for your metabolic health.
Yeah. So is there anybody that would like to share about the MetaPWR and if they're using it right now?
Everyone mute it, take them off.
Yeah, they can unmute themselves.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I actually am just starting it. So here's my beginning.
Yay,
Good,
you got
good.
it.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does taste really good. And I'm really glad you explained all the different oils in it, because cinnamon is supposed to be so good for helping us not crave sugar. So I can see
Yeah,
why it's there.
when you combined all of these really powerful benefits, it's just amazing, bunch of stuff in that little bottle, right? And when we think we're just drinking it in the water, I kind of forget about all the things my body is being supported with this oil. I think everybody should be doing that just for these reasons, right? It's just really incredible. I don't think we should be promoting it so much as the weight loss oil so much. I think the benefits that we are supporting our body that we just mentioned, well, the weight loss will come with that. And I think that's really important.
As your metabolism improves.
Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow is day 3, and we're really excited because look, it's another supplement. It's a restful complex, the Serenity.
Yeah.
And so if you buy the Serenity, you get Cedarwood. And so this is just like, really a great duo for resting. And like what we went through the Cedarwood on Name That Oil, we covered a lot of benefits that Cedarwood has that you would never realize, like for skin, like so much skin stuff there. And so we'll start with the Serenity.
I love the Serenity because I'm like maybe not most people, but I'd rather take a supplement like a soft gel. And in getting the Serenity in this restful complex in a dietary supplement soft gel is really what I would prefer and how I would prefer to take it. So a lot of folks, may prefer, a soft gel as opposed to, putting oils on at night. And so I'm really happy that this is part of the BOGO.
Yeah. And so here's some of the hacks. You can set a phone reminder that when you begin winding down at night, that you might want to take one of these as part of your nightly routine. I can just take it right when I get into bed, and it knocks me out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's how we've been taking it for a long time now. Yeah.
But maybe it might take a minute for people to get that digestive through their system. Yeah, I guess that's all that says there. Okay, so Cedarwood. Some facts about Cedarwood. We covered this again, like in more depth earlier, but you can put a few drops in the palm of your hand and inhale. And like Kathleen was saying, it gets rid of what kind of bug again? I forget what she said.
Mites,
Mites.
mites, bird mites, every kind of mite.
Oh, so like during the summertime when you get those little gnats kind of thing? Like those gnats or mites?
Mites, the little spidery mites. But I believe it probably does, maybe like orange oil, the other things where they dissolve the exoskeleton. I didn't actually find out the mode of why it works, but there were full, extermination companies using this. So
wow,
pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I love the smell of cedarwood.
And I would never think of using it in my facial routine. So maybe that would be. I mean, I don't think it's in any of our facial line either.
But yeah, I take cedarwood by putting the palm of my hand and then putting some lotion on there because I like to rub some lotion on my arms and knees and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's how I use cedarwood.
And before a workout, you think it would be so calming, but they're saying here before a workout, massage 1 or 2 drops on your chest, enjoy a grounding scent during your workout. Isn't that crazy? Huh. That's amazing. So, okay, so here's a DIY reusable dryer sheets. And how many have ever made these? I've never made dryer sheets. I think we're gonna have to try this. It's a pretty cool idea. So 1.5 cups of white vinegar, and 1 cup of distilled or boiled water, 10 drops of wild orange, and 10 drops of cedarwood. And so you do a glass container and then take 20 cloths from like an old sweater, cotton t-shirt, or flannel blanket or something. And you just line that up and then you pour that in there. You can cut the fabric into even squares, fold them up and put them in that container. I think what a great idea. That might even be a fun little, they're reusable dryer sheets. Like that is just so awesome.
So you keep them in that jar.
Yeah.
And then when you take them out and throw one of those rags in the wash or the dryer.
My luck, I'd probably have it stick to my pants and be walking around the grocery store or something. I wonder if it takes the static out. That's really good. Has anybody ever made their own dryer sheets before?
We made them, but we did sponges, like if you go to the dollar store type sponges, and so they're kind of thinner or not thin, but anyway, they weren't heavy duty sponges, but they work really well.
Sponges, they wouldn't melt in the dryer? Are they plastic?
No, you just throw them in.
Oh, wow, that's a great
No, yeah, it was kind of awesome. You just get like one of those plastic shoebox you know, like a plastic container, a tote, but like a shoebox size, and you just line up the sponges in there, and then you pour that stuff over it, and it works really well.
Oh, well, that is so cool. We're gonna have to try that. You want to try that tomorrow? We'll do it. We're gonna make it.
You're a project girl.
Project girl. Okay, that'll be a good video to make. Okay, so that's tomorrow. So awesome. So to
25th would be the Saturday.
Saturday. So this is Saturday. So look at it's the PB Assist, which is just like my go-to product again that matches up with the Terrazyme that we were talking about. And then they paired it with DigestZen roller. So this is really fun that they put a lot of rollers in this one. And I think that's really fun.
I love it the way they were using the rollers, and because you know, again, I mean, some of the oils, you know, are not oils you know, you necessarily want to keep on your hands, or I don't particularly like the smell of DigestZen, but it's so effective.
Yeah.
That a roll-on would be great, you know, and so I'm gonna love getting that roll-on.
It's so funny. I'll be in the bathroom and I'm like, oh, I'll use the DigestZen and put on my stomach, and I don't think my stomach is like having any issues. But then it's like, ah, feels so good putting it on. But the PB Assist is an incredible product. It's a probiotic defense formula. It has dual capsule, meaning it has prebiotic in it and a probiotic in it. The prebiotic allows the probiotic to live through the stomach acid and get to the lower intestines where it needs to do its job. And doing the it also feeds the prebiotic or the probiotic as well. So it's really pretty incredible. I think it says like it has like 6,000 IAEUs or whatever, but it sounded like it wasn't that much when I was looking at the label. And because you can go to Costco and they say 50,000 IEUs or whatever about how many different probiotics are in that container, but it's the wrong kind for your gut. They absolutely did not do anything for me. And when you have the right formula with this probiotic, it really is the only probiotic that really helped me. I was going to a naturopath and she prescribed me her stuff that she had at her place, and that maybe worked for a week. And then I went to the walk-in co-op where they have all these probiotics. They even have some that are refrigerated. I had to start taking pictures of the different bottles that I'd buy because I couldn't remember which ones I tried and which ones, you know, didn't work. And it was incredible. And so when I finally started the probiotics from doTERRA, I've never looked back. Like this has just been a powerhouse product for me.
And it's awesome that it's a part of a BOGO because, you know, I believe in the gut health, and I believe that PB Assist is a must-have everyday use product.
You know, and we watched The Truth About Cancer. I know many of you may have watched that whole series, but they talk about women's health. You know, you see it on TV. Everybody knows that women's digestive system tends to be a little bit slower than men's for some reason, and so they always talk about eat your yogurt, and that's terrible. Like they advertise this, you know, eat this yogurt that has sugar and made out of dairy stuff that's so bad for your stomach, and then your throat. You know, it's like you're not getting the right kind of probiotics. So really, yeah, take a look at this product if you haven't been using it. Has anybody on here not tried the probiotics? Everybody, you guys have tried the probiotics? Is everybody on the probiotics?
We've been taking that probiotic for 9 years now.
Yeah. Okay, so then the DigestZen. How about anybody from the crowd here have any thoughts about the DigestZen oil?
It's awesome.
Everybody.
But I'm really excited about it. I don't think I've ever used it in a roll-on. I mean, we may have had one. I don't remember. I don't use DigestZen very frequently, but when I do, you know, it's always, you know, drop in the palm of your hands, rub it on your stomach, and it works like magic.
Yeah.
So, but I would really prefer a roll-on.
We do. I have it. I hid it from you.
Oh.
So, okay. So everybody, so here is an ebook that you can actually download about all the oils in the BOGO. And so you can take a screenshot of that QR code if you want it. And that will take you right to the the ebook, and this is just a really great informative piece where we got a lot of the information that we're sharing with you today, and it may help you share with the rest of your peeps if they're interested in learning more about the BOGOs. Did you guys get the screenshot? Yeah, okay. And why should you join doTERRA's loyalty reward program? Like, this is a no-brainer. So if you're brand new listening to this recording and that someone has shared with you, definitely join the loyalty reward program. So you just sign up with your free membership and you're getting these beautiful products at a huge discount. You're going to want to next month order something on the loyalty reward program. And what you do is you get deeper discounts. You get exclusive promotional products. You get points that you can redeem back for free product. And you also can qualify for commissions if you decide to share with someone, which, you know what, everybody ends up sharing. So you're just going to want to take advantage of that anyways. So this is just all part of the doTERRA's wellness lifestyle. And it's really powerful to know that right now this whole POGO is focusing on nutrition and DigestZen and resting and managing stress. And so the focus for the springtime is to get our gut health back on track. And so make sure you take a look at your health priorities and see what you want to get started with today. And we want you to reach out to the person who invited you and get signed up with this BOGO in a box. And let's see if anybody has any questions or anything.
Such an easy way to enroll too.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.